I took a long walk, then ate something good, and I'm ready to fire up the tables again. Two tables, max focus. King 3 going to call. Flop is nice. Or just fold. We are up against the recreational. I have the note that his station is, so yeah, we'll just call the flop, and now I'll check raise the turn, most probably if he bets. And the river will just pick like an overbet size. Yes, his snap folds. Maybe a 1/3 size would make him call some ace highs. Pocket deuces will open. This board will play polarized 3/4, so check. Pocket deuce is just gonna fold in this formation. And yeah, still gonna check back. Think pretty reasonable. And river just gonna check down. Pocket sixes against weak tight reg, going for the 3-bet here. I think it's whatever. I mean, we can 3-bet, we can fold, but I think I have some edge post flop, so I'm just going to do it. This board, again, I prefer to play polarized. Okay, he leads 3/4 on this board, which does not make too much sense. I think pocket tens, at least on the flop, is a clear call. Turn, he bets half again. Do I raise and make him fold some queen X? Yeah, I think it's fine. He might have some queen X in this range. And just going to end up raising here. And the river just going to give up. Okay, set. I thought about it, he might have some sets, but yeah, did not. Also thought that he might have some queen X in his raise, queen king queen that will fold against the raise. So yeah, I don't want to try to make him fold sets on the turn, on the river. Open ace king off. I prefer to c-bet to put pressure on pocket deuces to pocket sixes. 5 deuce suited gonna defend, even with 2 people. Flop checks through. Yeah, I think I'm just going to give up this one. Not gonna bluff it. On a rainbow board, maybe. King queen going for c-bet. Turn, I think I have a clear overbet here against the recreational. Here I will squeeze pocket kings. We'll go for the c-bet with pocket kings, no club here. I'm gonna check this one. And check fold, no problem. Here check deuce, going to 3-bet, especially against him who's opening quite wide. Gonna fold the barge of jack 10 off, jack 9 off, like better jack X. King X, probably going to c-bet small against the rack. No problem. He calls flop. I think I'll go for the check on a double flush draw board. Yeah, and against this size is gonna fold here. I think I can value bet the flop. Yeah, against this raise, always gonna call with pocket kings, nothing to do. He has a bunch of bluffs, I unblock those, so yeah. Just gonna call. Ace, it's interesting. Just gonna step this one. We can still get value from 9-8, 9-7, pocket tens. And I can check back the river. Ace queen off gonna open. What flag is this? Greenland, okay. Nine eight gonna flat here. Flop just gonna fold. With a recreational in the small blind I will open this hand, I don't mind. A7, most often I'm gonna check this flop. Ace queen. Think I could even trap this one because I have 3 aggressive pairs acting behind me, so I don't mind facing a jam. Here A7 clear. Check back. Here going to jam ace queen in a multi in a splash pot. And the A7 is a fold here. He calls with king 5, so yeah. Yeah, we can go twice, no problem. Ace 4 suited going to 3-bet this. Pocket sixes. Gonna call, probably folding pocket fives to pocket deuces. He might want to check raise. Will not give him this opportunity. We'll just check back with pocket sixes. Don't mind giving him a free card. Probably we'll just bet this one. I mean, if he folds some ace highs, I'm quite happy with the result. Nice. Pocket queens going for the 3-bet here. Here I think betting this one will make him fold some ace highs, some pocket nines to pocket tens, and against him probably I think, yeah, I would just give up, to be honest. Yeah, he would never fold a jack, so yeah, I think I'm folding everything worse than a jack on the turn with the barrel, so I think it's fine. We get squeezed, ace king suited, nothing to do but jam. I mean, if I 4-bet, it's gonna be a weird sizing, so yeah, I prefer just to jam in this spot. Okay, this guy is thinking. Okay, we get a snap call, not a good sign, but yeah. And we win both, which is nice. Half potting this one is fine. Fish calls on a flush completing turn, I'm gonna slow down a bit. Against half pot, I still have to call. And 6 is good. I mean, one of the best river cards in the deck. I mean, what do I beat here? Maybe 10-9, Queen 10. I mean, he's a recreational. He bets half pot on the turn and jams the river. I mean, he can have all flushes. I'm blocking pocket nines, which is good, but still, like, is he ever bluffing here with his stats? Yeah, not sure. Should I call? Should I fold? 10-9, Queen 10. I mean, 10-9, 10, Jack 10, Queen 10, Queen Jack. I mean, call spree. Value, let's say, deuces, eights, like full houses I'm not so concerned about. I'm more concerned about flushes. I mean, yeah, just fold. I think his range is too strong there. not a really favorable board for my range, so gonna start with a check, and against half pot I'm just check folding. I mean, there is no shame in check folding that flop, because if I a lot of bad turns, and I think if I see bet, it will just be hard for me to play further streets. Ace-10 it's close. Against him I think I will fold. I will call ace-jack plus in this spot. Just going to barrel 1/3 here. Wait, ace-10. I mean jack 5-7, it's like not a range bet, but yeah. And now I think that I have enough showdown value to check back. This border step 2/3 or check, and the 8 deuce with the club. Gonna go to thirds. Gonna continue on a 6 on a 10 on a club. I mean, here jamming the river makes some sense. I mean, he's not wrapping too much with his size, and I have ace king. I'm blocking turn pocket tens, so I think that this might be a nice hand to shove. I'm blocking ace queen spades also that he might call. I'm blocking ace queen. Queen jack I don't expect for him to have in his range. Nice. Here it's close on the flop already. Yeah, after seeing that hand, I'm happy that I did not call his all in there, because he was probably having it. A7, gonna call. Nice hand to go for the check raise here. Basically continuing only on a diamond. Yeah, this one we continue something like 24.7. Nice. Getting involved here, not sure if it's the best thing to do, but yeah. Not gonna read. I would read a 6 or 7, something like that. King high board, gonna see bet a flop. Turn is very bad because I mean if I bet he will call with pocket 8s, pocket 7s, he will have pocket 5s, pocket 3s sometimes, so yeah, just gonna check. And we'll just give up this one. Oh, no problem. Pocket 8s going for the 3-bet here. Small bet against button. King 7 we open. Nice flop. I think I can start with a c-bet. I can build up the pot already from here. I'm also blocking pocket sevens, which is nice. Gonna still bet this one. And this one is kind of a tough spot. Yeah, I think I have to call this one. And we get there on the river, which is nice. Gonna go for a small coffee and then come back. This table not opening this one. Alright, alright. Came back with a matcha and let's go on. With the grind. Ace 3, big 3-bet from a fish, nothing to do. Here with the recreational in the small blind I will open. Whenever I have a recreational in the blinds, I'm opening close to any two. I mean, probably 80% of my range. Recreational from Faroe Islands open, we isolate the small blind. I think this... Usually I like to check a lot on the flop, but still I think this hand, I mean we can at least 2-barrel and putting max pressure, and when we hit we just jam the river. Nice. I mean, I'm pretty confident that on the turn he will fold all his 10x and 8x, apart from those one with a gut shot, which we anyway block with our jack. Oh, here we just fold, nothing to do. Queen 7, exploitative open with 2 big blinds. Queen 10, going for the 3-bet, a bit bigger as we are deeper. I'll just reset the tables, as I'm deep at both of them and I don't want to play deep these days too much. I'm gonna isolate King 5 suited here, it's fine. And against a raise, nothing to do. This board we can range bet. 10 of hearts is not that great. I will have much better bluffs here. I will have a bunch of straight draws, a bunch of flush draws. So I think that this hand is a check and give up with the ace of hearts, and in case a heart is on the river I will bluff, but otherwise I just fold. Here we 3-bet King Jacks, King 10 suited. On this flop, I think King 10. I will bet this time. Just fold. With backdoors I'm gonna click sometimes. He overbets on this board, which is super weird. But still I think once I'm gonna call. And now this turn is very good for my range. I'm gonna have some leads on this one. I think I can. Why not? Okay. Yeah, button against small blind against button. I like to 3-bet the suited connectors type hands. So yeah, when we get 4, but I think 5-4 we need to call. Here a high attempt to steal. Gonna 3-bet much wider. And on this flop there is nothing I can do. He checks back. Yeah, I mean my hand it's really bad here, so Let's continue with the check. And on this turn, actually this one would be, I mean, is he ever folding here if I bet? Yeah, I'm just gonna fold this one. I'm just gonna check fold because I think his range is too strong. He will never fold kings, he will never fold jacks, he will never fold an ace. So I think that, yeah, if I want to bluff here, I need to go really big. So yeah, just gonna fold this one. I'm gonna fold this one. Calls. Pocket queen is gonna bet. Pocket kings and ace is gonna check. Yeah, I think I can check back on this turn. And when he bets, do I have a value raise against pocket nines, pocket sixes, stuff like that? Yeah, I think I'll go, yeah, quite thin here. I mean, it's thin, but yeah, I think it's fine. Nice. Gonna start with a check here, RNG high. We don't always need to bet this hand. What hands he can check back? He can check king, queen, king 10, queen 10. Yeah, and now I think we have enough showdown value to check and we can play check call, no problem. And river, I'll go just for a big bet for value. He can have some weak ace-x in his range that he can call. Don't think he has any sets, so yeah. Actually going even like, even if you go pot here, he should call like ace queen, ace jack, ace 10. Seven six, not that deep, but we are still like, the 3-bet is small, so I will call. I think it's fine, and we just fold the flop, no problem. Pocket 8 going to open. Face a small 3-bet. I'm wondering if I do get to 4-bet this hand that often. I'll go for it because his 3-bet is quite small. And flop is nice. Here I just go for the call. And just going bet here, and here I'm just checking it down. And river it's perfect, ace jack, so actually river I can go even for something like 10% pot, letting him jam. I think that's fine. Because he can make mistakes. He can just call a jack here, or he can just jam against my 10%. Going to isolate, ace jack off. Flop, he leads. I think just calling, keeping his range wide. Don't want to raise here. Yeah, just going to call against the recreational. Oh, I wanted to call, not to raise. He back raises. I mean, snap back raise. I'm just gonna fold the flop. I'm just gonna fold the flop here, guys. It's too, his line is too strong. After 2 snap checks, I think I have the green line to bluff here. Like when you get snap 3-bet on the flop, it's, yeah, it's definitely a stronger range. So yeah, we have to overfold quite a lot. It's good because probably if I didn't misclick, probably he would have bet, and I would have called against those half pots or stuff, and I would have just get like probably get beaten by a better hand like 2-pair or stuff like that. So happy with the result. King jack suited just gonna call this time. We flop trips, nice. He goes half, yeah. Just gonna call this one. Just gonna bet myself for value here. And I think trips can go for the overbet, no problem. Okay, when he raises, I'm just going to fold. I mean, he snap raises. Pretty sure that his range is too strong here, so just gonna fold, no problem. Nice turn here. Gonna value raise this one 3x, I think it's fine. He can call any queen, any 10x of spades, 3x of spades. Okay, now this one is tricky. I mean, I'm opening calls, I'm blocking. Yeah, probably Should I fold here? I mean, his range is queen 10. All combos. Do I want to jam against this guy? He's German. He might be aggressive. Do I just talk myself into jamming? Yeah, just gonna call and play rivers. I mean, this river is fine. I mean, it completes 9 jack. And he snap jams. Here a calling, pocket sixes. Just gonna fold this one, yeah. I'm not sure, man. I mean, probably need to fold the turn to a 3-bet. I think that where my EV went lower because I did, yeah. Let me just call here. And we're just gonna check and check call basically. He can have queen 9, queen 10, betting worse for value. Queen 8 maybe if he opens queen 8 in that position, which he should. Yeah, I think just check calling queen jack is fine. Nice. Oh, here pocket 9 is gonna call. And we just flop a set. Here we go for a mean click. Turn, we want to keep his range wide. We bet something like 1/4. Don't like to range bet this board. I think I'll go half pot or check, and pocket kings I think I can check and get value on future streets when they run out bricks. Yeah, this is one of the worst runouts. I mean, a queen and a 7 are the worst runouts. I would prefer to see a 9, a jack, or an 8. Yeah, I'm still gonna check back and not get to streets of value, so just going for the check here. Another bad card because now 6x gets there. So probably against a 1/3 I call, against the 3/4 I may find the fold. Yeah, against the 1/3 I'm just calling this one. Nice. Yeah, because he can bet worse value from like this one for a third, so I think for a third I have to call. Yeah, nothing to do but fold. Ace 8 off. It is gonna fold now, even though I have recreationals acting behind. My hand is kind of weak, and they have decent 3-bet percentages, so don't want to just get 3-bet too often. King 8 offsuit, going for the 3-bet more often than calling. How much are they squeezing? Quite a bit, so I will just not cold call in the cutoff. I think it's okay. RnC low. Gonna call this time. Gonna step this one quite often. Just call off with pocket aces. Okay, 7 is nice. There is no 7 in the deck for him. RnC low, gonna 3-bet his hand. But I gotta be careful as he's quite tight. Okay, this guy calls. I mean, I'm not gonna invest an extra 8 BBs on this flop. Yeah, I think, yeah, my hand is too shitty. Anyway, what can I do here? I mean, I think at this stack depth, if I bet, he will call any 2. I mean, even 7 deuce off. So unlucky. 10-8 off going to open here. Nice flop. Probably a big bet or check is better. He calls. Turn, I think potting is fine to set up the stack depth for the river shove. Gonna pot it. Ace queen going for the 3-bet against a recreational who's stationary. Small check raise on the flop here. We benefit a lot from protection. So going for a small flop raise. Turn is a king, quite a bad card. Even though like he has not like apart from king high flush, I don't expect him to call a lot the flop with king x. Just gonna check, see what size he takes, because he's pretty weak. And against less than half pot, I still think I have to continue. He still has a bunch of draws in his range. Alright. But yeah, if he steps with pocket force to diamond, he has to bluff the river, but yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't do that. Here we'll just proceed very cautiously. His range is quite tight, so yeah, already from the flop I will be very careful with what I'm doing. Gonna three bet ace jack suited. And here I think, is there any reason to stab? If I stab, what happens? If I stab 1/3, yeah, ace king off. I'm not sure if he will call without a spade. Probably just going to check back this one and realize my equity. And actually the queen is quite good. He tanks a lot. He goes for a super small bet. I mean, don't want to jam this one. I think jamming would be an overplay. I would jam something like ace king off with a spade. My nut bluffs here that blocks like his queen x. And against this side, probably just going to call, but don't expect to win too often. Nice, we win against king 10. Here gonna start with a check. Playing big like overbet or check on this board, totally fine. And he overbets. I think that's a bad size for this runout, but yeah, probably people play quite bad the turn probe node, so. This board against the recreational, yeah, we can do whatever. I will start with a check because I don't think I can get 3 streets of value, and the runout will get bad quite often. But here I will start value betting. For a 1/3 he will have a bunch of calls. King queen off, maybe a bit wide. Still think it's fine. Have a bit of an edge post flop. Limping into here, I think it's fine. Can bet big and check. RNG high. I will check back. I will try to randomize sometimes in these big bet or check spots, which is fine. And now I think that on this queen I will have an overbet size, which is 8.2 probably, like 150. Gonna continue on a diamond river probably. Yeah, just diamond or a 4. Otherwise I give up. Yeah, on a 5 I just give up. Queen 10 at this table, I think it's an open. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 passive players. I think this is the only aggressive guy who might squeeze sometimes, but not often, as he doesn't have a really high 3-bet percentage, so I think it's fine. As long as I'm playing my hands good, I don't think it matters like how wide I open, like that much. And BVB, King 9, I will just call here. It's gonna fold. I'm gonna call King 9. And here going for the 3-bet with all the bunch of ace highs. Can continue on a spade, on a 10, on a jack. Yeah, I think raising this one is fine. Nice. I'm gonna bet this board for a quarter. Jack 9 off against the recreational, gonna defend. I mean, he's probably not a recreational. I see that he won a lot in tournaments, like 500k and stuff like that. He goes for the overbet. I think I'm gonna call because I unblock all his bluffs. I don't beat well, but I unblock all his bluffs and I can just call and river. Yeah, one of the worst rivers in the deck. Just gonna end up check folding on this one. And I even block his nines, like his bluffs, like 8, 9, 7, 9. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up this one. I'd rather call a hand like Queen Jack in that spot than Jack 9. And conversely, if an 8 comes, I'd rather call Jack 9 than than Queen Jack. Half pot, yeah, I'm gonna call 1 here with King 8. Yeah, he could double barrels with fold. He tanks a lot. Okay, now we got some showdown value. We're just gonna check. We can even play check call against decent sizings. Yeah, he goes for this 1/3 against education. Always gonna call Queen 10 here. If the reg does not raises. Okay, he calls. I think risking 2.3 to win 12, it's fine. And yeah, river, it's a disaster. We check. Fish bets 1/3. Do I beat anything here? I mean, He's super tight. Yeah, I'm just not going to give him this money. I mean, it's not worth it. I mean, I have to be good one in five probably, but yeah, I think I'm nowhere near that. He can have a weak jack, he can have ace 10, he can have flushes, so yeah, nothing. Maybe I can raise, but still, I'm raising against an uncapped range because he might just take that size with a flush. He goes 3/4. He's gonna fold pocket threes here, no problem. I think one of the secrets to conserve the red line is to fold more often on earlier streets than calling a lot and then arriving on the river and then needing to overfold. He goes for the call 4-bet. I think ace 10, it's at least a break-even call, so I'll call here because his range is still wide. I can bluff him on different runouts, so yeah, just gonna call. And probably flop, going for the check jam as played. Yeah, just going to check jam this one. Here ace deuce just gonna call. And here just check jam as I said. I would also jam a hand like king queen here quite a lot. He can fold pocket queens, pocket jacks pretty easily. Here just going to do an equity realization bet, and actually it's a value bet against pocket 5, 6s and 7s. And also realize my equity. They will not bluff raise me often enough, so I don't mind betting here with pocket 8s. He calls. Then I'm gonna keep his range wide and bet something like I can still get value from 6s, 7s and 5s, and just gonna go like half pot. And yeah, if he folds, no problem. Against the equation, I'm gonna 3-bet quite wide. Again, wide opener, like I'm just going to 3-bet. He plays wide pre-flop, so just gonna exploit 3-bet him a lot. Now I'm just doing something exploitative. I think if I bet here, he will always fold pocket 3s to pocket 8s if I go pot here. And river, I'm just going to give up. Yeah, I was sure that he's at the top of his range, probably there. That's why I gave up here. Small value raise. And I'm still calling, even though, yeah, it might be a losing call. Maybe I should have just folded, but yeah, it's whatever. Oh, Jack 5 suit is gonna call here. He bets half. I think could raise, can call. I think I can call and navigate future streets. And when he bets again, like I'm just going to fold because he's super tight, so. Gonna play big bet or check. Gonna take a bathroom break after these hands. Continuing after. He tanks a lot before 3-betting, so yeah, he might not be at the top of his range. So anyway, like king queen, it's a call. And this board like highly favors us. I will bet very often if it checks to me. And king queen, I think. Yeah, I prefer to bet king queen here. He will fold ace king, ace queen, stuff like that. Here gonna start with a check. And here, yeah, probably we just need to fold, no problem. And we'll also fold here and we take a small break. So back. Already dark. King queen gonna flat here once. For the turn. Here gonna fold against cold 4. King 5. Yeah, I'm gonna open 10 here. Yeah, I'm gonna go super wide here because the pot is already 20. So I'll put a lot of pressure on these ranges. I mean, and if he jams like for 50, yeah, I mean, need like 33 to be good. I think against his overall range I have this one, yeah. Actually I'm ahead. We win both, which is nice. Jack 9 off, we start the call. Flop against 3/4, I have to call. Jack is extremely good now because we beat all of his overpairs. Gonna bet this one. Here I open because I have a whale in the big blinds here, in the big blind. Just gonna bet this one. And spewy whale. Yeah, I'm just gonna get involved. Yeah, I'm a bit crazy also like that. Yeah, but he just jams. I mean, I know how crazy he is, so yeah, I just want to get involved with any hand. Like with 2 offsuit broadies, it's fine. I mean, of course, if he makes it like 10 big blinds, the 3-bet, I'm just gonna fold. But against 7, I just tend to overcall because if I get topper or something, I can just stack off against him. He goes 3/4, which is interesting. Just gonna call. Lead on this one. I think leading is fine. And the river, it's kind of a disaster. We're just gonna check. And lose at showdown most probably. Or he checks and we beat pocket aces, but he can have pocket ace with a diamond, so. Salut, salut! Oh yeah, I don't think against him I'm ever good here, even against this size. He's just milking me. Like, he can have aces with a diamond, ace king off with the king of diamonds quite a lot, so yeah, I'm just gonna fold. Yeah, not super nice, but yeah, I need to do it. Quick 3-bet, just gonna fold. Here with pocket aces, going for the 4-bet. Against the recreation, I'm gonna start with a check. I mean, he's like a neat fish. I mean, he plays 16-0. So yeah, just gonna check it down. And against half pot, I'm just calling in this line. Yeah, probably he's never bluffing. Yeah, I think I can just restart the tables. Luna asta a fost cam downswing, unul dintre cele mai urâte din ultimii 2 ani, să zic așa. Dar, na, nu dezastru, că am luat un jackpot mic la 200, un jackpot mic la 100, am jucat și un pic de 100. Și atunci, na, s-o mai îndreptat un pic și nici n-am scos nici n-am scos gemurile alea, gen regbe-ul, nu mi le-am scos, așa că luna asta pe gen cu tot, dacă mi-aș scoate regbe-ul și tot, aș fi pe plus, oricum, chiar cu downswing-ul ăsta, na. Ăsta e avantajul dacă joci volum mare, că faci mult regbe și pe downswing-uri tot câștigi bani. Dar nu mai joc numai 2 mese acum și o să joc în jur de... Mi-am propus în jur de... 50.000 de mâini pe lună, 60.000, acum cât merge. King Queen here, prefer to squeeze, King Queen off, it doesn't play good multi-way, if I get jammed I don't care, so yeah. Here, not the ideal run out, I could go for a 1/3, looking to get value from Queen Jack, Queen 10. Here I squeeze, this guy calls. I expect his range to be quite like pocket 8s, pocket 9s, pocket 5, like a pocket pairs in general. And I think that against that range I will check a lot, probably betting with a club is fine, I need some extra equity in order to bet. Yeah, and against a 7, yeah, this hand plays just a check, as a check fold, no problem. Here on the king against the recreation, I'm just gonna bet small, looking to make him call wide and then value bet on different rivers. And on this river I will bet for half pot probably. Yeah, he leads pot, which is not nice. I mean, here is the matter of what kind of fish this guy is. I mean, if he's an aggressive one, I'm gonna snap call. If he's in a passive one, I'm gonna usually fold. Yeah, I don't know, so yeah, just gonna call this time. Okay. Just gonna take a note, no problem. King Queen suited against the recreational, gonna call in position. Flop against 1/3, I think with a gut shot we have a clear continue. We can even bluff on future streets, but yeah, not too happy about the board. He goes 1/3 again. I think against 1/3 I still have to call because he might just be bluffing with king jack, king jack, queen jack, and yeah, I mean I have like if I get a king or a queen I might be good, and on this river I either jam or check, and I think because I beat queen jack and king jack I will just check back, and yeah, ace queen. Yeah, it's good that I did not bluff. I think he would have snap called with ace queen. Ace deuce. Yeah, we can 3-bet. I like to 3-bet more this hand than to call. Against this type of flip player, I will 3-bet super wide here because he is like he's going to under 4-bet me. He's going to overfold post flop, so I don't mind 3-betting wide. And this flop, I will play half pot or check, and jack 8 benefiting from folding out over cards. I'm just going half pot. Can still get value from 7, 6s. And he goes for a small raise. Nu, în general downswing-ul e de la 50 în sus, cam așa. Here I have to call the flop because okay, do I want to bluff this one? I'm gonna check back and see what he does on the river. He snap checks. I think he can have 9s and 10s quite often, check raising the flop, maybe some 6, 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna check back. Maybe I win sometimes. Yeah, pocket 7, that's nice. Here we 3-bet with pocket kings, I mean squeeze. Deci la mine downswing-ul e cam de la 40 de baine în sus. 20-30 de baine sunt cam swing-uri normale pentru zoom. Acum depinde câte mese joci. Dacă joci 4 mese, am avut anul trecut, cred că de 2 ori am pățit să pierd 20 de baine în 2 zile, gen $4.000, adică da, când joci 4 mese. Dar cred că la 2 mese, în cel mai rău caz ar trebui să pierzi 40 de baine dacă joci 2 mese, că ești mult mai focusat, win rate-ul mai mare. Da, depinde acum. Dar la zoom sunt variații foarte mari, adică am avut anul trecut și un downswing de 60 sau 70, să zic, ceva de genul, destul de măricel. Da, na, am jucat volum și cumva s-a compensat cu rakeback-ul, adică am primit rakeback destul de mult, am mai luat leaderboard-uri, am mai luat ceva, na, tot felul de premii și gen, am fost pe plus și luna aia când am avut minus 60 sau cât am avut, minus 60 de baine. Here I think I'll just go for the overbet on the king, even without a club. Like normally you would prefer to have a club, but I think it's fine. And he just raised against my overbet, I think. Clear fold, no problem. He bets small. I think this hand can go for the check raise because I can even, yeah, stack off if something. Sizing wise, I think something like 3.5, it's fine. He 3-bets me. Do I want to jam this one? I think I can jam in order to realize my equity here. Cast recreation, I'm gonna defend wide. Gonna check again. And on the ace I would not bluff because he has a bunch of ace high checking back the flop and turn. 7-6 offsuit against 2BB open. We are going to defend. And just gonna fold against 3/4 on the flop. Here, fold in a splash pot. King 10 against min open will defend. He might just be range betting. I'm gonna check raise super wide. He will fold a bunch of ace highs against this size. Can continue on a queen 9 ace, not that often. Yeah, on a 6 not continuing. Here gonna 3-bet jack the suited. Here when choosing which suits to bluff, when I have a hand like this, I want to have the suits that block the jack, like king jack and jack 10. So if I have a diamond in my hand, probably I would not raise. A7, I think I have enough showdown value to check this hand and they can check it down. Here I will just 3-bet because the small bet is quite aggressive, so if I cold call here in the cutoff, I might see a heavy squeeze from him. Here we start at a quarter and he folds. Probably on an ace, I'm not sure if I double barrel, but on another card like low, I just double barrel to fold him off jack stands and maybe the occasionally pocket queens, they're just flat. A7 here against the recreational, gonna 3-bet, super wide 3-bet. Flop. Do I want to bet? I think I will start with a check on the flop. Maybe the perfect turn card. He snap bets 3/4, not ideal, but I think I have to call because of the implied odds. And yeah, just gonna fold here when he snap bets big twice. Ace jack, this board gonna play big or check. I will play more polarized on the flops from now on. Da, e mare variația, na, e mai nasol că, na, trebuie să te obișnuiești cu ea, dar care e ideea în timpul downswing-ului e să nu pierzi mai mult decât trebuie. Eu acolo cred că am greșit foarte mult anul trecut, greșesc și anul ăsta și acum văd faptul că pierd mai mult decât ar trebui să pierd, adică poate, na, nu știu, poate ai un downswing de 40 de baine, dar din cauza că te tiltezi și joci mai prost și joci la volum ca să recuperezi, pierzi 60 de baine în loc de 40 și alea 20 de baine se adună foarte tare și na, se simte la win rate. Adică se simte la win rate alea 20 de baine, că dacă ai două swing-uri din astea pe an și pierzi cu, nu știu, 10-20 de baine mai mult, la final de an, na, se simt la win rate. De aia, na, contează mult, foarte mult mental game-ul. În zoom-ul ăsta am ajuns la concluzia că mai mult de 50% e mental game. Here, discontinued line, just gonna fold. Here the recreational bets half pot, I'm just gonna call. Check the turn. And the river going to value bet. He might have queen jack, queen 10 type hands. Just going to value bet this one. He can call a queen comfortably. This board, how do I wanna proceed? Can play 3/4 or check. I mean, I have the overpair advantage, which makes it more likely to let me bet like 3/4 or check. A pocket six is 3-bet from... I'm not sure, he might be just a regular that plays wider. I have him tagged as a fish, I will just untag him. So yeah, he might just be an MTT regular. But yeah, like I'm just gonna fold of course, but yeah. Need to pay attention to him. Here, going to 3-bet. Here, 6-7 I will just fold because we are not deep enough, so yeah. I don't have the implied odds to call. Here against a 4-bet, it's pretty dicey. I mean, I will call and see, but yeah, I have to be very careful here. Here calling with the fish in the pot, and we'll just fold the flop here, no problem. Gonna raise this one up, putting pressure on some ace highs, and continuing on some turns to make him fold the king. Against this guy, I'm gonna range bet. Blocking ace for spades. Do I want to check raise this one? I will definitely check, but I'm thinking if I want to check raise this or not. Okay, he checks. And probably here I'll just go 3x spot as a bluff, because he might have something like pocket 10s, pocket 9s, pocket 6s, pocket 7s, Jack X, maybe a weak Ace X that might fold against 3x spot. I mean, in theory, probably I don't have that sizing, but in reality, knowing that most of the players will just bet their flush draws on the turn, and it means that he will be quite capped on that river. So yeah, I can use some huge sizings. And also exploitative. I think the double check range is heavily underprotected, so yeah, I can just go exploitative on the river. Because my hand does not have real showdown. Maybe I beat some king highs, but yeah, it's not that often because he will bluff those king highs. Pocket raise here, do I want to flat? Yeah, not really. Queen turn off against me open, we are going to defend. This hand I will bet probably half of the time, and RNG high I will just check back this time. We'll check back again the turn at RNG high. And the river I'm just going to bluff catch if he bets. If not, I'm just gonna bet myself. Against the recreational, I'm 3-betting super wide here. He's also playing wide pre-flop, so... And here I will at least double barrel with my hand, because I can make him fold better under pairs. Like, if he calls the flop with jack, with tens or with a jack X, if I barrel the river, he will fold those. Here 5 deuce, it's actually, I'm not sure if it's a defend with 2 people in the pot, because it's a pretty shitty hand that does not perform good multi-way. Pocket 5s against the 3-bet from the big blind, just gonna fold. Pocket threes, passive blind. Yeah, I'm gonna fold actually. Yes, the recreation, I'm just gonna check. Can play check call. Here I'm just gonna bet 1 blind. He can call with an ace. Here I'll be against this guy. I'll be super careful with the bluffs and probably bluff something like 6x and some combo draws, but otherwise just check back. And now I might have a cool bluff. I mean, pocket threes with a spade. I think it's a nice bluff on these runouts. King Queen looking to check and check down on most runouts. Ace-4 suited going for the 3-bet against an aggressive guy. The problem is that the other aggressive guy calls. Yeah, maybe I could fold pre with Ace-4 suited. Because yeah, this might happen in these scenarios, but I'm really curious how this one goes on. Let's see. Because they are anyway like 150 deep. Pocket 3 is going for the open, and king queen. I think I'm just going to value bet. Pocket 3s, yeah, sizing is not that big. I will call and probably like just call down. I don't think I wanna raise on any run out. I think I'm just going to call down. I mean, on this run out, do I wanna jam? Gonna just call, and river it's fine. Oh, what a call down. Should I jam this one? I mean, I'm just gonna jam for max value. He can call ace king off with a spade. I think his range is mostly ace x in this configuration, to be honest. Bluffs here from my side will be jacks and tens with a spade because I called them on the turn for the run out, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna bluff him. A6 against me, nope, I'm gonna defend. Gonna lead this flop. Yeah, not sure if it's a good thing in theory, but yeah, gonna check the turn. Yeah, and fold when he bets big, no problem. King 10 against the recreational, gonna call him out of position. No problem. He overbet jams. Is he ever jamming ace king here? I mean, what equity do I have against? I mean, I have to put 70 to win 150. I need to be... Yeah, I think this hand is a fold actually on the flop. Don't have the required equity here. I will just go for the 4-bet. I think this is fine. And probably even calling if he jams. This is so gross because he can have jacks here. Yeah, but I still queens, I still have to bet. Just gonna check back. Ace is good because now yeah, a little bit pocket eights, it's nice. King Queen against him, I will just fold. It's too weak because his range is too tight here. It's probably even Ace King plus. I'm not sure if he 4-bets Queen's there, so yeah, King Queen is a snap fold. This time just gonna check call the open ender. 9-8 against this small size. Just gonna flat here in position. Just gonna get some fruits and then come back. Alright, just got some fruits because I'm gonna have a soccer match in 1 hour and a half, and yeah, I need to fuel. Against the tight opponent, I can. It's counterintuitive to defend wider, but if you play enough, if you put enough pressure post flop, then it's fine. With 4-bet jam, this time pocket queens. You can call pocket jacks, pocket tens, putting us on ace king. Nice flop. Yeah, I think I would bet up quite often here. King 10 offsuit. Maybe it's a 3-bet with some frequency. Yeah, this time it's not just a fold. Here we can just check. I mean, yeah, pretty connecting card, good, better for his range. He checks, and on the river, because I block his tens that can call. He can have jacks and queens, but I think he will overfold against the third. And 8 is a much better card for his range. He has pocket 8s, pocket 7s here. We're just gonna check, and if he bets big, we're just going to fold. Maybe even against small sizing, it's very tough for him to have bluffs here. I mean, I'm also blocking a bunch of them, so yeah, we just fold, no problem. I think these are the spots where you need to overfold, to be honest, because it's tough, but it's the correct play. Here we bet on 30, he can call pocket 9s, pocket 10s, yeah, bunch of those hands. Oh, king queen off, going for the 3-bet here. Could check back, would bet this one. I think RnG15 just going for the bet. I think I will use this big sizing always because yeah, I have overpair advantage. And when he calls, I think king queen definitely gonna suffer when I get 4-bet, but playing out of position it's also not appealing. So going for a big 4-bet as I'm deeper with this guy, will call. Okay. Now is much worse because they both call. And yeah, king queen in trouble at both tables. Here definitely going to give up. And here just going to check and give up. He snap check, so his range is quite weak, I expect, yeah. But yeah, I'm afraid of that one. Going for a bigger 3-bet as we are deeper. Jack 10 off will call, even though multi-weight's not that appealing. This guy calls. Here I will just value bet my jack. Here probably using like 1/3, I think it's fine, I guess. He calls. And I'm blocking both queens here. Both combos of ace queen, which is nice. Do I bet 1/3 here? I think I can bet 1/3. Or do I check? Let's think about this one. Will they check jam over pairs? Like flush draws is the question. Yeah, I still prefer to bet this hand, to be honest here. For 1/3, because they can still call jacks and tens and flush draws, and my range is very strong here when I bet, so I don't expect them to check jam with worse hands. And on this river is the question, do I have a value bet? I think blocking both combos of ace queen and him being able to call down his hands like pocket kings, pocket jacks, pocket tens, I think I have to go for it here. I get called by two combos of king queen, so yeah, I think I'm just going for it. For value. My bluffs would be okay. He snap called force, but yeah, I still think ace king is a gem here. Not sure. This guy also plays wide, so he might call queens and jacks, which I don't have a problem with. Okay. With backdoors I like to raise, to be honest. I'm gonna call this one. Against this big size gonna fold. I'm gonna 3-bet this one I think. To exporting, I mean not to export because he still has a bunch of ace-5. We're gonna check, and here on the river just going to give up my diamonds most of the time. Here this guy cold calls the 3-bet, and we're just gonna fold the flop, no problem. Oh, what? Here flop, I don't like it, but still have to call with the second nut flush draw. Yeah, this will be the last two hands for today. I mean, one is fold. So, thanks guys, everyone.